Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Sigma Talk on our channel Nitya Nirantara. This is the second part of Kumbh Mela. As usual, if you are new to the channel and like the content, you may as well share it with your friends and relatives subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to give the feedback for any rectifications, if any. Let us get into the topic Kumbh Mela, the second part. We do not know exactly when this magnificent event of Kumbh Mela classified, crystallized, and started attracting the people across the Akhanda Bharata. We have had many mention of it in our Puranas, Vedas, but actually when and exactly it started attracting the people across across the country worldwide, we don't know, because there was no communication and transportation available then. But there is a vivid description of this Kumbh Mela by Chinese traveler Huan Sang, who was in India in the 7th century. He writes about the Kumbh Mela, what he witnessed at Prayagraj, a magnificent religious event attended by about 500,000 people from all walks of life that lasted for about 75 days. He also mentions that even Emperor Harshavardhana, along with his royal family, ministers, chieftains, from all walks of life to the beggar, as the participants of this event. He narrates it was attended by philosophers, scholars, spiritual aspirants, and even the common men. Emperor Harshavardhana, he mentions, performed the religious rites on the banks of the river and at the place where Ganga Yamuna merges along with the Gupta Gamini Saraswati with bhakti and devotion, distributing the wealth among the people on the banks of the river. The date he mentions as 644 AD. That is the first recorded account of Kumbh Mela historically. The participation of King or Emperor Harshavardhana, who was emperor of northern India after he lost to Imbadi Pulikeshi and regarded Pulikeshi as the emperor of South India, might have given a concrete shape to this Kumbh Mela. It can be said Sri Adi Shankara had given the final shape to this magnanimous, magnificent event, Kumbh Mela, by his magic personality of his regarding the Shahi Snana or the royal bath. It is well-known fact that he had established the 4 matha in 4 direction in accordance with the 4 shakhas of Veda, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda, and the other one, which acts as protecting wall of or the boundaries of the countries. The invaders entered deep into India only after destroying the Sharda Pitha at Kashmir, which is now redone, and Pranapratishtha has been done by our Pitadipati. Looks like India is again safe. In each of these mutt, he has established the monotheism or the Advaita, and it got classified into Dashanamis and akhadas, each akhada headed by a spiritual leader. Those who assembled regularly to maintain the regular contact to fortify their spiritual needs and belief and to exchange the ideas and to redemptive bathing in the sacred river of Ganga. It is to be noted here that the sannyasis, sadhus are held in India at high esteem. Even the ruler used to bow down to the sadhus and sannyasis. We in India never used to go to the king directly for the settlement of our disputes. Panchayat was there in every village. If it was beyond the panchayat, then they used to take the guidance of the sadhu, sannyasi, or mathadipati. That is, the people of India used to look at the spiritual leaders for the code of conduct, justice, and guidance. The advice of the sadhu were taken as the final one, not because they are considered as the leaders, but as the people who relinquished everything for the society. Those who believe in holiness and purification power of the Mata Ganga visit these tirtha or the river again and again for the inspiration, in spite of knowing how big the crowd could be dangerous. Well, as long as this fight continues among the Sanatana Dharmi or the followers of the Sanatana Dharma, the soul of India remains intact. Thank you very much. That's all for the day, Sri Kanta.